What's up, YouTube? Back at you with the Strike Lab. We're in the lab today. Got a great one for you. I got PBA 50 tour player Pete Dohan here. How you doing, Pete?
Pretty good, man. How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
I appreciate it, man. So, we just did one video with the Brunswick Infinity Quest.
Right.
All right, so what are we doing next?
We're doing the track Theorem Solid.
Okay, now that is the third one in the Theorem line, right?
Yes, it is. The original Theorem, very popular, hybrid cover, very popular ball. A lot of guys use it out on tour. And then they came out with the Pearl. Personally, I didn't like the Pearl. It was a little earlier, a little slower.
See, I like that. I like the honesty on that.
Right.
So that's nice.
Now with this Theorem Solid, I'm digging this one.
Okay.
It's more closer to the Theorem, original Theorem shape, more a bench type of motion with the solid cover on it.
Okay.
It does come out of the box a little matte looking, but it does, you'll see mine in the video, it does shine up a little bit, but
okay. Yeah,
that's better for the ball.
I can see it has a little bit of lane shine to that one. So what's the layout you have on that one?
For this one, I went like a basic benchmark type of layout for me, for my rev rate. I did 60 by 4.5 by 35.
Okay.
So the 4.5 is going to give me a little bit stronger pin placement than some of my other stuff, which is more like 5 inches. But that 60 and 35 combination really match up with me.
Awesome. So we're going to do a game like usual.
Okay.
That's what we did last video, one game. You want to talk about the ball a little bit, and we'll go from there, man. All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Those some good shots. As always, guys, shout out Jopo Grips. I know he's a Vice guy, so shout out Vice for them. 12 bagger, cool wick.
Yeah. Okay, so since we just did the Infinity Quest video with this track Theorem, this is a weaker ball coming to Infinity Quest. So I'm going to start in the same spot I did with the Infinity Quest, to the right, because I have a lower rev rate. That way we can test and see what it does out there by the first arrow.
So you had zero practice with that ball. We just did a video with the Infinity Quest. Zero practice with that ball. You were lined up perfect.
Yeah, all I need to do is move 3 right of the Infinity Quest in that ball. And I knew that ball is it's a smoother shape.
Okay.
More controllable motion where I'm going to use, we built one game, but this is a fresher house shot. So that's a more controllable type of motion I want on a fresher house shot, where the Infinity Quest was a little bit more erratic.
I couldn't really tell a little bit, but it looks like that ball got a little bit more forward than the Infinity Quest.
Yes, with the drill angles for me.
Okay.
That's what I like that's why I drill it that way, to make it a little bit more forward, where the Infinity Quest with the smaller angles, I wanted to be quicker down, like earlier and quicker down lane.
Okay, awesome.
When we're bowling on the 50 tour, having more of a forward type of motion in a sense, not where the balls are blending the patterns, are a lot better rather than the erratic.
You want more controllable than more jumping off the spot. I
move with a couple left. Hopefully I won't stick this time. Sticking again. That's all right though. Man, tacky.
Little Swisher 7. I'd sit here and we shoot spares with Mr. Dohan, but I already know Pete Dohan's an excellent spare shooter, so no reason to shoot spares.
98% on the 10 pin.
That's one thing.
Although this season, probably not as much.
I've known Pete for a long time. That's one thing I saw when he would bowl regionals, we bowled together. The guy would not miss spares.
Young guys don't like to shoot spares. They'd rather throw 7-baggers. All right. Let's throw a better shot this time. The same spot in between first and second arrow.
I like that.
I put the right layout on it. It makes the right shape. It makes that same continuous motion down lane like you like to see. It's not too quick, not too slow, but nice and smooth in a sense for me. For what
I could, with that ball, I know I don't like bringing up other brands, but we are, brand neutral. So it reminds me of like a physics blackout kind of. Very controllable, not over jumpy off the spot. It kind of blends the pattern out and gets forward.
I think for me, it's in a shape-wise, because I was with Storm.
Yeah.
I think it was probably closer to a Rubicon in a sense.
Okay.
I mean, shape-wise.
Makes sense.
So the Rubicon is probably stronger than that ball, because between the two brands, Brunswick stuff,
a little bit earlier with the HK, I noticed.
Yes, well, I believe it has it in it. I'm not sure. That one's so new, I haven't really looked. But yeah, with the HK, but the HK volumes are different in each ball.
Okay.
So some are weaker,
that makes sense.
Some are stronger.
So I said physics blackout, so if he said Rubicon, so this might be close to a Gremlin when it comes to like the SPI line. You know, now that you say that, yeah, it does give you that Rubicon feel. So for me, the new the Rotogrip Gremlin is identical to a Rubicon. It's like a Rubicon remake in my eyes. So now that you've thrown it more, I see it a little bit more.
Right, like there's just a shape. Like
yeah,
when I was with Storm last year, I use a Rubicon to blend fresh patterns out all the time. And I'm giving that same, it might not be as early as the Rubicon because the cover might be a little weaker.
I honestly kind of like the way that shape's a little bit better than the Gremlin. So I really like the look of that.
Right. And you can't do wrong with purple, right?
Honestly,
I mean,
I tend to score better with like darker and more like darker purple colors.
Right.
I kind of like the way they react better for me.
Yeah, they have a smoother, like blues will be more like really slower in a sense, more, but purple, I like the purples. If you're purple pearls are usually a lot quicker.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not throw this one too far out. Oh, that's a bad one. Ah. Deuce, my friend. Bad shot.
So we got that one out a little bit farther.
Bad shot. Trying to make sure I don't stick too much.
Yeah, that's the one thing here at Maple. We get a lot of humidity. It's hot, and we're right by the door. So
yeah, it doesn't help. As I was coming back, it doesn't help that it's raining. It was raining outside. But it's Florida. All right, same spot again. Staying at 15. Let's not throw it too far to the right. Let's make a better shot. Okay, so there it is. So you can tell with that ball I moved in more oil, it's just weaker. It really needs more of a transition in a sense. So if with this house shot, even with that clip that I'm making by myself, that's not the ball I would use when I moved in there.
Like you see, you kind of got looks like you kind of got it more in the cliff on that.
Yeah. All right, so since we know that cliff is there now, let's do what I did with the Infinity Quest, throw a more right down lane. We'll stay in the same spot.
Yeah, I like that. That's the motion I like to see as a lefty on a house shot.
Right.
For me, so I do like that motion.
Yeah. It's getting a little longer. It's getting a little more. It's getting shinier, so it's getting a little more length.
You know, I have noticed. I don't know if it's just me, but I've noticed with the more like the newer Brunswick stuff, I see the pins. The pins stay lower. They don't jump around as much, like with some other different balls and brands. I've noticed.
I think it might be the type of pins because you got here they're wood pins. Where like for my videos over at Veterans or
so they use twisters.
Well, they're not twisters. They're Brunswick Max.
Oh, okay.
So, but they are from the same company.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the guys from Brunswick, I think Brunswick bought Twister, and they make.
Okay.
All right, so let's stay right here because if I move any more left, we're gonna be right on that cliff, and we don't want that. Whew, there we go.
There we go.
Still, one left of that is the cliff, and one right of that is, yeah, no bueno. Let's throw the right a little earlier. See if it will shape. It's not going to be a big change of direction like the Infinity Quest. It should be still smooth, but I want to get it in the dry a little bit earlier. Like that.
That one came ripping off the spot.
Well, we're finding with the cliff, if I play shallower angles in the front but get it to the right down lane, we're good. if I play a steeper angle in the front, I get it to the right too fast. So the way the house shot design, no fun.
Let's hit the reset there. We'll throw one more here. So, what's your YouTube channel name?
It's Pete Dohan Jr.
Okay, Pete Dohan Jr. on YouTube. We'll get a link in there. I appreciate it. So, good last shot here for him. And all right, best one to end on right there. Hey man, I appreciate it again. Thanks for coming out.
Right, thank you.
Good luck this season.
Thanks.
And hey guys, like, subscribe, give him a follow on his YouTube channel. Check his stuff out. As always, appreciate it, guys. We'll see you next time in the lab.